What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Freshly Baked Props. I'm Tony. I've been waiting to do this one for a while, considering Undertaker is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and that's his signature caskets. I know a lot of people will tell me, well, yeah, but he had like the painted logos on there, and I'm going to get to that. And the reason I don't really paint these things is because I kind of want to leave it up to your imagination and how you would paint them if you made them. So I'm just going to show you how I made them, and then if you ever want to make a casket, now you know how to do it. You can paint it however you want. I am going to put Kamala's moon and stars on this brown one, and I am going to work on the old Rest in Peace logo and all that stuff that he had on the Yokozuna one. If you know the Undertaker's history from the WWF, you know what the significance of these caskets. Like I said, this one was for Kamala in '92, I think, when they were like the first kind of casket match. And of course, this one was the one that he became most known for because he used to use this one. This was the one he built for Yokozuna. Then he was put in by Kane and it was set on fire, and so on and so forth. Went on the Undertaker's long. But these were just, because I bought the regular casket from Ringside Collectibles. And while cool, I just felt like the Undertaker had more significant caskets. And these two are the ones that I most remember. I didn't do them perfect, and I did everything by hand because it's balsa wood. The hinges are literally dollhouse hinges. Right there, as you can see, very small, but they work. I glued them in with super glue first, and then whatever they came with like little tacks, and I pushed the tacks in and then glued that down. And for the foam, I just put in white EVA foam, painted it purple. I got some purple Rust-Oleum paint from Home Depot that goes on plastic and foam and everything like that, and I just painted it purple. The lines I just burnt in with a hot knife. I know they're not perfect, but it's a fucking toy casket. You're not going to be paying attention to that shit. That was that one. This one I kept more simple. I didn't really burn the lines in. I just made it red because I remember in 1998 when he fought Shawn, it was black and red. So I made it that style. And like I said, if I'm not mistaken, when he fought Shawn and Kane set it on fire, it was just painted black. It didn't have all that logo shit on it. I think they did that kind of like airbrush logo thing in the mid 90s just for like, maybe for toy purposes. I have no fucking clue. But I kind of like it like this, plain black, and it's the giant box. I made it extra big because I was planning on buying a Yokozuna figure, and then I realized that Yokozuna was expensive as shit. But I did see that they re-released him on Ringside Collectibles, so I might get him because I want to try and see if I can get him in here. I have all the versions of The Undertaker. Like I said, I know I'm a big proponent of not getting variants unless they're your favorite people. And right there, that gentleman right there is my all-time favorite wrestler up there with Macho Man Randy Savage. So that's pretty much all I have. It's only 3 minutes, and it's real quick. So I'm not going to waste any time. So easy to make. Like I said, it's balsa wood, everything you can get at Hobby Lobby or any craft store. Dollhouse hinges. Now, these I can only find at Hobby Lobby. They're not really anywhere else because Hobby Lobby has 1/12 scale dollhouses. So you got to go to like a Hobby Lobby or a dollhouse craft store that would have these tiny hinges. Everything is balsa wood. I did have to use some wood putty for like the corners that just were being painted in my ass. Because like I said, I made everything by hand. I used a razor blade and balsa wood. Serrated blade. So if you want to get a crack at it, go for it. The lines in here are just drawn in with a pencil. Balsa wood is so soft that you could literally use a pencil on this thing and get all the detail you want. Just be careful, because as you see right here, pencil got away from me and it went right up and fucked everything up. I don't know why I'm getting thumbs up on this thing. I don't know if it's my watch, but so just be careful when you when you're drawing with the pencil on these things. This goes to the same thing with the XPS foam. So if you're using that insulation foam you get from all the home stores, the Home Depots, Lowe's, what have you, that's what the pencil will do. It'll just go right off the line and fuck everything up, and now you have a broken floor or wall or broken bricks, because unless you want to start all over again. I didn't want to start all over again. It could look like the wood is splintering because it's going to look old. I'm going to weather these things immensely because I used crazy glue to glue everything together. And this is oil. Jesus, knocked it over. This is an oil-based paint. So this isn't, this I just used black acrylic. For this, I used an oil-based paint. I think it's Gunstock. No, Golden Oak. It was called Golden Oak. And but wherever I had crazy glue here, and I tried to sand it off, didn't come off. It just the oil wouldn't stay. So I'm gonna kind of put like moss and stuff, make it look old. And I'm gonna try to build like a little graveyard set, shoot some Undertaker stuff. Same thing with this. That's why I want to get Yokozuna. I also always wanted to do that scene from WrestleMania 14. I saw somebody did it recently, and I thought it was pretty badass. But I would actually like do it in the casket and everything like that. Where all the bad guys, all the heels threw him in the casket, and as he was wheeling down, he came up on the screen in the Rebirth, and that's when he comes out with the purple gloves at SummerSlam. That happened at Royal Rumble '94. But words can't describe what the Undertaker means to me. So making these caskets were fun as shit. These are also some things that I'm probably going to give away. I've been talking about it a lot, and the channel is still growing, and I love it. I'm so happy about it. So I got a lot of toys to give away for all the people who are going to be joining this channel and thanking, just as a thank you. So stay tuned. I just got to figure out how to do that. I see guys raffling shit off all the time, so I'm going to figure that out. Like, it's going to be like a live stream thing, and I'm just going to give a bunch of this stuff away that you see on Freshly Baked Props, because I make it, and sometimes I don't even use it, and that's what's really kind of upsetting me. So I'd rather give it to somebody who will use it. You know, at this point, I got a lot of stuff that I'm just stacking on shelves in the garage because I got really no space. So I'm gonna start giving some of these dioramas away. My next Freshly Baked Props episode is going to be about Thrones. And then after that, I'm trying to kill time. I'm sorry, but then after that, I'm gonna really do a mini series in many parts, building a sewer diorama for my GI Joe short and Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. So that's gonna be fun. So stay tuned. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Just stay tuned. Hit the bell so you know when these things are coming out. That come out every week. I know this one's been a little backed up because I've been busy with wrestling shows. So this one's coming out now. And like I said, then next week we'll be back on track with talking figures and another Freshly Baked Props. The G.I. Joe thing I'm working on right now, that's going to come out soon, along with some stop motion stuff and some more one-hitters, because I was really enjoying those. I went back and looked at the last 3 I made, and I really liked them, so I'm going to do some more of those one-hitters. Basically, a one-hitter to me is a 1 minute kind of short with your toys. You do anything. I did a bunch of things. Skeletor, I did Lich King, and I did Wolverine or Weapon X. So stay tuned for those. So thanks, guys, for the likes. Thanks for the subscribing. Thanks for all the positive feedback on the G.I. Joe Classified short. I really appreciate it. I'm using it towards the next one. And then, as always, man, stay baked.